Dallas Cowboys quarterback Cooper Rush here in Eagles territory, but he's handled it very well so far. Cooper, how are you?
Good, thanks for having me.
It's been a whirlwind of a week, day, month, year.
Got into today. It's been a long one.
Obviously being a Dallas quarterback and being here when the Eagles are in the Super Bowl, it's got to be kind of not fun for you.
Yeah, it's that NFC East thing going on, but they deserve they're a heck of a football team.
You played them twice this year. You got to see Carson, play. So the team's a little different than the one now. But when you were doing study of this Eagles defense, and you guys were game planning for them, what are some of the things that you guys looked at on film that was a challenge?
They're a very aggressive defense. Their D coordinator is a very aggressive play caller. He'll bring cover zero anytime, any down. As an offense, that's something you have to take extra time out of the week to prepare for. If you get that, you got to be ready. So that's when big plays for defenses happen. And everyone talks about that front seven is real. That front D line is amazing, and so we'll see how they get pressure on Brady. It'll be a good game.
So when you guys watch Philadelphia, is there a specific guy you game plan for, or is that defensive line, or is there somebody that week you guys put more focus on?
Yeah, there's a few guys that stand out. You have to know where Malcolm Jenkins is. He's out there conducting it all. And then inside, you highlight Fletcher Cox. He does it all in there. Run game, pass game, pushes the pocket. True disruptor. Definitely probably one of the best in the league. Him or Aaron Donald. So those are two guys you highlight. Then they got playmakers everywhere else. They're very fast on defense. So they deserve to be here. They played well all year on defense.
Were you guys surprised by their secondary success? Because where we were in August, that was, he covers the team every day. That was a weakness people thought were, they're going to really struggle in the secondary. Were you guys surprised by the second time you played them? A game which was a little different than the last game of the year, which, they were kind of preparing for the playoffs. But were you surprised at how far their secondary came?
Yeah, I think a lot had to do with Malcolm Jenkins back there. Just a veteran leader, guys knows what he's doing, been around, huge playmaker. He was getting guys lined up, getting in the right calls, things like that. And then they play their stuff right. They know what their strengths are. They know that Rush is going to get there. So those DBs can really sit on certain routes because they know the QB's not going to hang back there for 4 seconds. Things like that. It kind of all ties together. That's what makes them a good defense.
Cooper, a lot of the Eagle fans were quick last year to want to start comparing Dak to Carson. And then this, Dak had the better year last year. Now this year, Carson had the better year, of course. When you look at Dak, you work with him every day. Kind of try to define for Eagle fans, what makes Dak, in your mind, a special quarterback and a guy you like working with?
Yeah, what makes him special, it stands out, is his intangibles, his mental and physical toughness, his competitive edge, his willingness to compete no matter what. No matter score, no matter situation, practice, whatever, he's out there competing, and guys feed off that. I think that's his greatest strength, is his intangibles as a leader. And then he obviously can make throws, make plays. And, it's real fun to work with him. Great QB room. It was a lot of fun this year.
You're in a spot, I think, that you could sympathize with Nick Foles, right? You're one play away from being the guy thrust into that spot. Late in the season, he got pushed there. As you watch him and now see him, a backup quarterback at this point here, starting in the Super Bowl, how much do you put yourself in maybe that position a little bit, and how much do you respect what he's been able to accomplish?
Yeah, he's had a great career. A few years ago, he led the league in all these passing stats and categories, and so he's shown he can do it. And then, you look at that as an example of you are one play away, and look at what you can make out of an opportunity. If you prepare the right way, you study, you work hard, you get yourself right, and then that opportunity will come, and you make the most out of it. Yeah, you love seeing a guy do that.
Hey, Cooper, being a member of the Cowboys, championships are in the Cowboys history. That's something that Eagle fans hear a lot of. But anytime there's a conversation, Eagles against the Giants, Redskins, and Cowboys, it's how many rings do you have? But what is it like being a part of that organization? Kind of bring our audience on the East Coast into what it's like being a member of the Dallas Cowboys, because obviously the Eagles look at the Cowboys and they don't get along very well, but there is something unique about being a part of that organization.
Yeah, I think you hit on it. The rich tradition as an organization is something you can sense of pride almost, it's something like that. Tradition, history, and it's just a well-run organization, They'll always be competitive, always trying to win, stuff like that. So, I've enjoyed the first year. I'm really excited to keep it going.
During the course of this week, you see what's happening here. And one of the things, like you guys were so close, the Cowboys were last year, and then you come in here to that team that was 13-3. Can you pinpoint something? I know there's a lot of injuries this year, but do you think that was the main factor of why maybe they took that step back? Yeah, you guys took the step back from 13-3 to not making the playoffs this year.
Yeah, injuries definitely don't help. We got a couple all-pro guys get hurt. Doesn't help. But I think it just shows that we're a few plays here and there away from winning a few games. It just shows in the NFL the margin of error is so slim. The difference between 11 and 9 wins is not that much. And we got a good group of core guys that understands that, works well together, and is really excited just to get back to executing ball plays and winning games.
You guys had to deal with the whole Zeke thing, too, from inside the locker room. He's such a big part of what you guys do on offense and generates a lot of that. How tough was that to go through all of the different things and the hoops that thing went through for him, and how hard was it to watch a teammate go through that?
Yeah, you hate seeing him go through it. You know how much he wanted to be out there for his teammates, running the ball, making plays. I mean, that's what he wants to do. And then, Al and Rod played real well in his absence. They were very productive. And as a team, I don't think it was a distraction. I think our leaders and the core group of guys did a really good job of just, hey, we're going out and play football. Do we miss him? Probably, yeah. He's an explosive, special talent. So we're excited to hopefully have him all the games this year.
Cowboys quarterback Cooper Rush here at the Radio Row Super Bowl 52. So what's the rest of the week like? You looking forward to getting back in your own bed?
Yeah, I got a couple more days here. Enjoy the weekend. We got my family in here, so it'll be a fun weekend for all of them too.
I know you're Michigan nearby guy, right? I mean, that's for us. Everything's like in the Midwest. It's like one big spot, right? You have anybody walk up and ask if you're Carson Wentz? You guys got kind of this little similar.
Yeah,
in fact, earlier today, I was like, is Carson Wentz over here from afar?
I wish I was his height.
Well, we appreciate you stopping by. I can't say go Cowboys. That would be sacrilegious in our area.
Fair enough.
But we do appreciate you stopping by and giving us a little insight on the Cowboys. Cooper
Appreciate
Rush,
it.
everybody.
Thanks,
here
Cooper.
On the Sports Fast.